Welcome back to Hey Kentucky. We like to start out every week with positive headlines stemming from the COVID-19 outbreak, so it is another edition of Good News Monday. First up, a group of researchers at the University of Kentucky is working to create a face mask that would better protect people. The team leader says the antiviral membrane mask would be designed to kill the virus on contact. Keith, can we just not make them bodysuits made of this material?
Yeah, so true. I mean, here's the beautiful thing about this. Not only does it attack the virus, but they say there's the possibility that it will change colors as it comes in contact with the virus. I think that's incredible.
Yeah, I loved my hypercolor t-shirts when I was in middle school. If you remember those, let's do it. All right, next, Kentucky native and virus expert Dr. Joseph Fair says he's out of the hospital after battling COVID-19. He was hospitalized for 6 days before being released yesterday. So now he is one of those guys that can really speak from experience and not just from a scientific point of view.
And the scary part about this is he said he thinks it happened when he went to New Orleans and he was covered everywhere but his eyes. That's what makes it scary. I mean, now you don't know what not. You got to cover, like you said, a bodysuit.
Yeah, let's do bodysuits. All right, next, a Louisville garbage company went the extra mile for an elderly customer who had stopped putting out her trash. One of the workers followed up with the woman and discovered she had not been eating because she had no way to get groceries during the pandemic. So the company helped her compile a shopping list and covered the cost of groceries. Keith, this is one of those stories where if you just keep your eyes open and look around, you may be able to help someone who needs you.
Which is harder to do nowadays because you just don't know what's going on around you because not many people are going that far out. But what great detective work, like you said, keep your eyes open. And this guy made a great discovery. And now this lady's taken care of.
I mean, it's a wonderful story. Next, the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum has unveiled its newest creation, and it honors a key figure from Governor Beshear's administration. Kentucky Colonel Virginia Moore has been an American Sign Language interpreter for the governor's coronavirus briefing since the pandemic. Now fans can purchase a bobblehead of the Queen of ASL on the Hall of Fame's website. And Keith, I know I speak for you too when I say, what about Kenneth?
I know exactly. I don't even know what he looks like exactly, but he needs one because he's doing a lot of work back there. He gets called on a lot. But the beautiful thing about that bobblehead with Virginia is the fact that some of that money goes to Kentucky School for the Deaf charity. So that's wonderful too.
Love it. I love it. And last, Keeneland is in discussions with Ellis Park in Western Kentucky over an agreement that would allow the Lexington track to run a number of live racing dates in July. But of course, there would be no spectators, even if a deal is struck. But I love the cooperation here to get more horses back on the track.
Yeah, and since Keeneland missed out already, it'd be great to see him have some horses around, especially as we start leading in towards the Kentucky Derby in
and
September.
Breeders' Cup. I mean, and Breeders' Cup. Crazy.
All right. Exactly.
Tonight's wrap up is next as Hey Kentucky continues.